Hi, hi, good evening, everyone. I'm Andrea TV, and we are now live on Facebook. And hello, Happy New Year to everyone. So it's our first um, session, our first episode for the year, and we'd like to welcome everyone to this brand new year. And for tonight's of course, before we begin, I'll just start with a short prayer so that we will be divinely guided and connect. Okay, so just sit comfortably and also be receptive to our dear God and beloved archangels. Please help us clearly hear, see, and feel through divine guidance. Please guide our reading so that it is in the light, is specific and accurate, and brings enlightenment, empowerment, and blessings to everyone concerned. Thanks and I hope it will be it. Amen. So, if you're Muslim, you can say Amin and Shalom to our Jewish friends. Um, so again, welcome everyone. Please tell us where you're joining us from tonight. And as you may have seen in our poster earlier, tonight's Angel Whispers episode is dedicated to our friends, families from Dinagat and Siargao Islands who survived the um, aftermath or the wrath of Typhoon Odette, the super typhoon that hit our a lot of a lot of areas in Visayas and Mindanao. So that includes Palawan, some parts of Leyte, um, if I'm not mistaken, Iloilo. But for sure the ground zero was Siargao and Dinagat. These were the most areas that are really badly hit. So a lot of these areas are still they still lack access to potable water, and they still don't have electricity, and for several weeks they didn't have network signals, no communication, no means of communication. So that's how difficult it has been for the past weeks for our friends and family in these areas hit by Typhoon Odette. So for tonight, we also online healing community, of course, is supporting the efforts of our friends from Bishops Ulama Conference, Mindanao Tripartite Youth Corps, the Archdiocese of, I think it's Cagayan, again the Oro, and the NGO in Agusan that this is an environmental NGO. So you can see the full name in the poster. So they're raising funds to provide potable water for 26,000 families in Dinagat and Siargao Island. So why 26,000? I'm sure they've done mapping already because they've actually already gone there several times in the past week. So they've really mapped out the area and met with people there and asked them what they need. So they've already brought immediate relief needs or relief goods such as clothing, some support for shelter, and of course water and food. So and at the moment, potable water is really needed because actually it's quite a blessing that there's a low number of casualties despite the huge destruction that this super typhoon has caused. But a lot of people or the survivors, residents in these areas have gone sick because of the lack of access to potable water. So a lot of people are in the hospitals due to waterborne diseases like diarrhea. So I think several also died because of diarrhea and of course, as you can see, a lot of the structures are really badly damaged. So, yeah, uh, MTYC, they chose to focus on this initiative for the meantime. So I'm sure after this, they will have several more other initiatives, but this is the most immediate at the moment. So that's why they're focusing on this. Okay, so for those who are joining us for the first time, Angel Whispers is a live angel reading session that we give to the community, the members of Online Healing Community Facebook page, oh sorry, Facebook group every month, specifically on full moon. But right now we decided to do a Facebook Live on our page itself so that we can help fundraise for this initiative. So yeah, for those who are joining us for the first time, um, it's very simple actually. You just need to type, as you can see. The OHC members are already doing it right now. You just need to type your full name, and and if you want, you can also put your location so that we know where you're joining us from. So if you want to receive a one card reading or an angel message for tonight, and and for those who don't know me and are joining us for the first time, I'm Andrea, and I'm a part of the Online Healing Community since 2020. So this Online Healing Community is an initiative that started at the onset or since day one of the lockdowns in March 2020. So we are a group of um, mental health professionals, healers, yoga teachers, and um, community workers who have come together to help people, everyone, cope with what we're going through. We've been going through since March 2020, all these lockdowns and the anxiety and stress that may have um, been brought about by that situation. And of course, now we're also several Filipinos, or sorry, several thousands of Filipinos are also experiencing um, this need to um, rise again and rebuild their homes and their communities. So after the recent super typhoon, so now is our chance to also pay it forward. This gift that we're giving monthly, so that we can also help our fellow Filipinos in these areas. Okay, so I will start the reading, and you can also later you will see the details being flashed um, on the screen on where to donate, and also the email address, because the Ate Jana, one of the initiators, requested for everyone to send them a deposit slip so that they can track all the donations, and so that they can also send you updates on the status of the project. Okay. All right. So let's begin. For Brenda Balatero. Will I have a job soon? Oh, that's her question. Very specific. Okay. Yes. Brenda. So your message is 9 of Cups. Stop being so hard on yourself and turn your thoughts towards the positive. There's no need to worry. Anticipating the worst isn't helpful. Know that heaven will provide a solution. If you're experiencing sleepless nights or anxiety over a challenge in your life, release the problem to your angels. So that's their message for you regarding your question. And another card also fell, and this is also for you, a happy change. A happy change. Your angels have heard your prayers and have banded together to create real and joyful changes in your life. Events begin to move forward and great progress will now be possible. You may need to make some rapid decisions due to the suddenness of activity. Be confident and trust the guidance you receive. So the angels are reminding you to stop worrying and just um, focus on your strengths and what brings you lightness and joy, because and gratitude, of course. So when you're in that space, it's easier for you to attract whatever it is that you you are requesting from the universe, from God. So okay, basically that's their answer for you. So good luck in your job hunt. Um, for Camille, she will donate now. Yay! Thank you. Camille is one of our regulars. So your message for tonight is guardian of action. Okay, it's time for you to step up and be the leader. Your natural leadership skills are being called into action. This is your moment in the sun, so move into the light and shine for all to see. This card is also about a person who has charisma, is inspiring, enjoys a challenge, and loves the spotlight. So this can also be you. They're probably describing you. Okay, so it's time for you. They're encouraging you to really step up. So if you're worried or if you feel unsure, um, you can always focus on how you can contribute or how you can be of service and follow the energy. So that's one of the tools we learned in Access. Okay, so from Jiget Gamboa of Cabanatuan, Nueva Ecija. Hello, hello, welcome, Happy New Year. Okay. Your message is Eight of Abundance. This is a time of learning and honing your skills. You may feel inspired to go back to school, take seminars on topics that fascinate you, or educate yourself on the healing arts. This is a good time to change jobs or make a career move. The key to success is in the details. Monitor your projects carefully. Okay, so that's your message for tonight. Hello sa mga taga Nueva Ecija. Thank you for joining us tonight. Menchi. For Menchi. Oy, Davao City. Hello, mayong gabi sa tanan. Tugnaw pod ba diha? So I'm joining you from Alfonso and it's very cold here. Like Tagaytay. So for Menchi, your message is creativity and abundance. Hey, dear one, you're being called to action. You're ready to accomplish great things and truly come into the fullness of who you are. It's a time for great creativity, giving birth to beloved projects, or becoming a parent. Follow your passion so that abundance and prosperity manifest for you. Wow. Cool. That's a great message for the new year. Okay. So if you're feeling like medyo mabagal yung pasok ng year for you, or madami kang hindi nagawa na gusto mo sanang gawin in preparation for the new year, don't fret because February 1 pa naman ang Chinese New Year. May time pa kayo maglinis ng bahay, mag-energy clearing and all that for your home and for yourself. If you need to balance your energies, your chakras, so we have you can check out the page of OHC because we have different facilitators of different um, modalities who can help you. So, and relax lang. Pwede namang ano, we can always start anew kahit hindi New Year. So any day can be New Year. It all depends on your point of view and your attitude. So for Jean, nakita ko din si Attorney Mai. Hello, she's the manager of the Panic Healing Center in Mindanaw Panic Healing Training Center. She's the executive director. And also the trainer for, sino yung nakita ko kanina? You're reading for Attorney May ba or Jean? Yan, si Jean muna. Jean. Good evening, Jean. Thank you for joining us. Okay, your message for tonight is 2 of action. 2 of action. Trust in your ability to make excellent choices. There's opportunity all around you if you just continue to move forward. It may be time to take on a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavors. Keep your eyes on the big picture rather than the details of the moment. Yun. Oops. So usually pag may dinadagdag ako, may black. May additional message na binubulong na pinaparating sa atin. Pero when I stop with reading the message, yun na yun. Or if you have clarifications, you can also type in your questions. So for Attorney Mai, we'll pull a card for Attorney Mai also. Hello, hello. Kumusta mo diha? This one jumped out. Healer of action. Healer of action. This is a time when you can do whatever you set your mind to if your heart is open. You're being asked to do many things at once. You won't mind as long as you know you're making a difference. This card indicates someone who's loving, intelligent, passionate, and fun, which could definitely describe you. This person can handle difficult situations with grace. Definitely. So, yan din ang pagkakilala ko kay Attorney Mai. O, di ba? Can you read for me? Sure, Noel Ibit. So our messages are, by the way, we're using this deck, Guardian Angel deck. Okay. Wow, Noel. Ooh, so the message for you tonight is this: choose freedom. Choose freedom. Sometimes you may feel as though your way is blocked, but often that's just an illusion. You could free yourself from the obstacles that you're so focused on by choosing a different path. Turn your thoughts away from negativity and instead envision endless other possibilities you might act upon. Okay? So choose freedom. All right. Welcome and thank you, angels. So for Reshma, at Mamay, Attorney Mai said, thanks, IE, blessings to you, OHC, and the Typhoon survivors. Thank you. Now for Reshma, she's from India, and this is your message for tonight. Review and contemplate. You've accomplished a great deal in your life and you have much to be proud of. Now it's time to decide what's next. As you contemplate the past and present, you'll get clear on your divine life purpose. Don't be distracted by conventional thinking. Be the real you. Okay. So they're congratulating you for a job well done. And now, so you can take some time to pause and do some discernment so that you can also, because you're experiencing some doubts, they're saying that you're like in a you're trying to decide about what's the best solution for something or what's the next step. So they're reminding you to trust your inner knowing and the divine guidance that you're receiving. And of course, remember um, the different, because throughout your life, you will notice some patterns, right? So remember the times that you really felt um, you were the most aligned with your purpose or with what you would really love to do, because that would tell you um, what your divine life purpose is and what your next step would be. Atma namaste! Yay! So for those who are not familiar with the greeting, it means the divinity within me salute the divinity within you. The, so it's a greeting soul to soul. So usually for Arhatic yoga practitioners, that's the greeting that we use. So I'm also, apart from being an angel reader, certified angel reader, I'm also um, a pranic healer and Arhatic yoga practitioner and an access bars practitioner. So yeah. Um, Anybody else? And for those who are also organizing fundraisers or relief operations, and especially those who are also preparing to deliver potable water for these typhoon hit areas, we also have a few tips and probably reminders, because so for most of the residents, so some families are composed of um, like mostly the able-bodied people might probably be teenagers or children or elderly, or maybe um, women who are pregnant who have toddlers, in tow. So they usually need to walk several meters or kilometers to receive their relief goods from various donors. So for those who are providing water, it's also recommended to also provide a small sized gallon for these households who only have children, teenagers, and elderly and pregnant women with toddlers, because they cannot carry the huge ones. And of course, most of these communities help one another out, but um, to make it easier, we can prepare smaller containers also for them, especially since even the local government officials, the officials are also hit, or they're also survivors and also trying to rebuild their own homes and go back to normal life as much as possible. Whatever we can do to help alleviate their suffering, we can um, take this in terms of relief goods, ready to eat meals can provided, because in some areas they have no means to cook. So even if you provide uncooked yung bigas, though, so like others would opt to provide warm meals on the spot, or yung packed na ready to eat meals. And then um usually sanitary napkins, for example, and maternity, the needs of pregnant women and lactating mothers and young children are also sometimes forgotten. I mean, hindi nasasali dun sa mga pinapamigay na relief goods. So, um, these are some tips that we can also take into account when we're organizing our own fundraisers and relief operations. So, anyone else who wants an angel card, an angel message for tonight? So, hmm. So you can see the details where to donate, where to send your donation for the initiative that we're supporting tonight. So can we flash the posters again? Reshma is from Mauritius. Hi. Hello, Mauritius. Good evening, everyone. So Ate Jana, she's part of our gifting circle. That's why we decided to help out with this initiative. So we have some photos from their field work where they did mapping on the needs of the residents. Oh, we're live. Okay. Hmm, it's loading. So, how's everyone? How are you? So it's our first show, our first time 2 months away. So yeah, we're so happy to be back. So tomorrow, Creating Space will also be back. So we'll have Marky Mendoza. He's Reiki master and also into tarot reading. So he will also share a bit about what to expect from this coming year. Okay. Don't have any more queries. Um, we can wrap up in a bit. Hmm. Okay. All right. So once again, thank you so much for joining us, and thank you to everyone who donated for the initiative that we're supporting tonight, led by MTYC, the Mindanao uh, Tripartite Youth Corps. So Mindanao Tripartite Youth Corps is actually a group of youth youth who represent the multicultural sector. So and Muslims and of course the Christians, the Protestants. So these groups are all and they have been working for the past decades in peace building work. So they're really immersed in these communities, in various communities throughout Mindanao, and they've also been organizing relief and rehabilitation initiatives for their partner communities. So they were active also during the Marawi siege and Sendong, Pablo, and during the Yolanda relief operations. So once again, they're also helping out their partner communities in partnership with two other orgs. So the Archdiocese of CDO, Cagayan de Oro, and the Agusanon Environmental Org. So FDAI. Okay. And don't forget to send a screenshot of your deposit slip to their email address because they would also like to um, monitor and give you updates um, on the status of the project. All right. Okay. So we don't have currents anymore. So thank you. Thank you once again. And watch out tomorrow for Creating Space with Karen Navarro and Marky Mendoza. It's at 8 p.m. Sorry, 6? 6. Is it 6 p.m.? Okay, so Creating Space tomorrow will be going live on our Facebook page at 6 p.m. with Karen Navarro and Marky Mendoza. Okay, so see you again next month and Happy New Year, New Year. Bye bye.